Spanish Colonial Revival style architecture, beautifully landscaped grounds, hiking trails, and a past rich in history. It's all here on the old grounds of the Northern State Hospital, located at the eastern end of Sedro-Woolley. The grounds are broken up into the Swift Center and the Northern State Recreation Area. The Swift Center is located north of Hub Drive in the restored buildings. Access to this area is restricted. The old, unrestored buildings are located south of Hub Drive, and this is where you want to explore. The oldest buildings date back to 1912 when the hospital first opened. At its height, the hospital was its own self-contained community with 2,500 residents including patients, medical staff, and facilities workers. The hospital closed in 1973 and is now included in the National Register of Historic Places. Walk around the grounds to admire the buildings. Interpretive signs give you insights into their history. If you are a history buff and want to learn more about the buildings and hospital, visit the Sedro-Woolley Museum. There is a room dedicated to the hospital. In the gift shop you'll find several books about the hospital's history. The beautiful grounds were designed by the Olmsted brothers, sons of Frederick Law Olmsted, the landscape architect for Central Park in New York City. The founders of the hospital felt the beautiful surroundings would contribute to the well-being of the patients at the hospital. Cross over the Hanson Creek Bridge and you enter what was the farm area for the hospital and is now the Northern State Recreation Area. They raised and grew most of the food for the hospital, including chickens, pigs, dairy cows, and fresh fruit and vegetables. Walking the farm area, you'll see the old barns and other buildings. Hiking trails wander through the grounds, kept company by an 18-hole disc golf course. At the northern end of the grounds, you'll find the hospital cemetery. Records indicate that the ashes of over 1,000 patients were buried here. To preserve the privacy of the patients and their families, the gravestones included only the patient's initials and a number. Today, most of the gravestones have sunk into the ground and cannot be seen. At the southern end of the farm area is the Veterans Community Park Plaza honoring local veterans. Whether you are a history buff, nature lover, or hiking enthusiast, the Northern State Recreation Area is definitely worth a visit.